Hello everyone, I'm Brazen Eagle, and thank you for joining me here. So, from Breitbart, Gillette loses $8 billion as sales drop following woke commercials, published on August 2nd, 2019. Gillette experienced a whopping $8 billion write-down during its most recent quarter, the latest setback for the maker of razors and other personal grooming supplies. The parent company, Procter & Gamble, blamed the loss on currency fluctuations as well as the continued market contraction of blades and razors primarily in developed markets as men continue to grow out their facial hair. I don't know about that. Gillette helped to drag P&G into the red for the fiscal fourth quarter with a net loss of $5.24 billion for the consumer goods giant compared to net income of $1.89 billion a year ago. Gillette generated heated social media pushback earlier this year after it debuted a series of commercials that criticized masculinity and featured a transgender adolescent, not a teen, but an adolescent, learning how to shave. While it has traditionally marketed its razors to men, the best a man can get, supposedly, Gillette has been trying to reach new demographics in a bid to revive a flagging business that has seen a decline in demand for razors and blades. One such effort was the Gillette commercial spotlighting masculinity and the Pound Me Too movement. The spot depicted scenes of bullying, sexual harassment, and mansplaining. Wow. Didn't even know that was a real word now. Is this the best a man can get? The commercial asked. That is something you do not put in your advertisements. Oh my goodness. Industry experts interpreted the commercial, which debuted in January, as a bid by Gillette to attract more female consumers. That makes you really think who's doing the work at Gillette. You want to attract more female consumers by attacking men. Not promoting your razors to females, but by attacking men. That makes no sense at all. Gillette debuted another commercial in May, showing a transgender male adolescent learning how to shave. Consumer reaction to the commercials was widely polarized, with the hashtag #BoycottGillette trending on Twitter. Media figures including Piers Morgan, Governor Mike Huckabee, and Ricky Gervais, I don't know how to say his last name, whatever, criticized the spots for their earnest tones and moralizing posture. We expected debate. Discussion is necessary for every negative reaction. We've seen many positive reactions, people calling the effort courageous, timely, smart, and much needed, Gillette told CNBC in a statement in January. Well, now you're really feeling the effects of that. At the end of the day, sparking conversation is what matters. This gets people to pay attention to the topic and encourages them to consider taking action to make a difference. Ooh, Gillette. Ooh, that just sounds painful to read after we learned the after effects. So, Gillette, the razor company. Actually, I did a video on this when the commercial came out. I think I called it Gillette, the razor for cucks. It was one of my most viewed videos so far. They lost $8 billion. That's so much money. $8 billion. You know, attacking your customers to sell more razors is a step that I have never heard of. You attack your customers to make more money. If you attack something, the victims aren't going to like you that much, no matter what you're doing. Like, you could be attacking another country, attacking your customers. You don't attack people when you want to sell a product. Now, this article from Breitbart says that the parent company, Procter & Gamble, blamed it on currency fluctuations and market contraction of razors and blades. But I don't know. I think that's just an excuse for what really happened. I mean, maybe they were trying to expand their razor and blade market and grooming supplies in a country like Zimbabwe where the economy is dead, but this is pretty obviously an excuse for what really happened. You know, P&G thinks that men are growing their beards out more than before, but, you know, I don't know about you, but I shave on a pretty regular basis. I'm not trying to really grow out my hair. I could be wrong about this, but I still shave pretty regularly after this commercial came out. I'm not trying to grow out my hair, but you know what? That might just be me. So, but, you know, I didn't even remember that Gillette tried to show off some sort of transgender kid in one of their videos, but I do now. But I do remember, after all these commercials aired, that Gillette was trying to make up for their advertisements and the social justice narrative that they were pushing by showing off some sort of guy in a military uniform who was trying to be responsible for his family. Gillette was trying to show that it wasn't attacking all masculinity, just toxic masculinity. It showed the good side of men being responsible for their families. The damage was already done. I mean, come on. When you attack your main demographic this much, nothing you do can really repair the social reputation that you once had. You know? I mean, the main commercial here, I'm pretty sure this is it, where my mouse is. I mean, it just targeted, like I said, supposed toxic masculinity, and deemed anything male or masculine to be shameful. Boys will be boys, right? I remember watching in Gillette's main controversial commercial that wanting to catch up with the girl to get to know her was considered toxic. Just being interested in a girl and trying to go up to her was evil. I mean, you don't do that. You don't make commercials like that. And of course, according to Breitbart, that same commercial even said, Is this the best a man can get? Oh, no. That phrase, this sentence, or that question, is just one of the most brazen and terrible things to put in a commercial against your main customer demographic. Now, I guess some could say it was geared towards more white men, but I'm going to take it as an attack against basically all men. I mean, it was just too much. This wasn't the 1950s. This is a commercial in 2019. This is just too much. You're attacking a demographic that is attacked literally every single day. Guys get tired of this crap. But you know what? Back in January, apparently, Gillette even said they wanted to discuss toxic masculinity and how it can be combated in society. Now, if you want to address a few individual males who actually are toxic, then don't demonize all guys, you know? I mean, there are some males who are terrible people, but to attack all men for being interested in females, that's just too much. Look, I will, generalize groups at a time because that's the best way to explain information. Some individuals are great, some individuals are bad, but as a business, you can't do that. Imagine if their main commercial that was attacking guys was reversed for the female sex. No one ever talks about toxic femininity. And oh baby, females can be very toxic at times. But we're not here for that conversation. But what's really great is that Gillette even said that at the end of the day, sparking conversation is what matters. This gets people to pay attention to the topic and encourages them to take action to make a difference. Ooh, boy, people really did. Many guys, including myself, stopped purchasing these toxic corporations' razors and grooming products. I went even a step further in my discussion of topics like this and removed any items that were made or sold by Procter & Gamble. I am currently, now, totally aware of the social justice movement that is being pushed onto society and will not give into their message despite me being in a field that has to endure some of their BS. I am aware. I am awake, you could say. Now, at the end of the day, business should stick to doing business and leave social issues by the wayside. A single mistake like this can cost you dearly or even your entire business. Just look at Equifax. They made a mistake and allowed themselves to get hacked. And you know what happens after that? No one will ever trust Equifax ever again. A single mistake can ruin your life. Gillette, the baby company from Procter & Gamble might not die as a razor company, but the commercial they put out has definitely left a permanent impression upon guys that, that they will most likely never forget. So, with that in mind, thank you very much for watching. I'm Brazen Eagle. I do not shave with Gillette razors, and I hope you have a great day.